Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the RTG here on FC24 Ultimate Team. It's episode number 38 today. Happy Friday to you. Today, of course, is the day that you guys can all get stuck into Weekend League. I think I might play a few games today, but you'll see that in the episodes coming up. If you do enjoy today, do me a favor. It's a good one, trust me. Just smash a thumbs up on the video. That would be amazing. And of course, subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Thank you. So yeah, squad looking like this. I don't know whether or not, I can't remember if it was the end of the last video or not, where I've bought Rashford and Mendy back because, well, their prices are going up, and I think it's a good thing to hold on to and use because they were both insane. But we're going to skip to the first part of the episode, which is really quite a good thing that's happened on the RTG. It's my best pack so far, and well, yeah. I just randomly, before I switched my computer off one night, just opened up a preview pack. You know how I was recently talking about preview packs and how I've only bought one so far this year, and it was just to break even. Well, I didn't even have my Elgato software open at the time. I was about to turn the computer off. I just thought, I'm going to open up my preview pack. The Neymar pops up. 89 rated Neymar. So I quickly turned on my Elgato capture software and was like, yeah, here we go. Definitely going to be buying this one. He's worth over 300,000 coins. That, my friends, is a dub for two reasons. For three reasons. One, it's 300,000 coins. Unreal. Two, it's a tradable Neymar that I could sell for that, and I can actually use, so he could go in the squad. And three, I now feel like the 306k I've got in my club is probably just about the perfect amount of coins I need to get the Rodrygo SBC done. And so many of you in the comments have been saying, Lasty, mate, Rodrygo is a must-do for your club. You've got Militao and stuff. You got to do Rodrygo. So I'm going to do Rodrygo. I think it's going to cost me everything I've got there. And the reason I'm willing to spend that 300k that's sat in my club is because I know that I now have a tradable Neymar, 300k, a tradable Rashford, about 200k, and a tradable Ferland Mendy, another 100k. So I've got about 600k sat there, all right? So, yeah, could sell them and I'd have 900,000. But I'm willing to spend this money on fodder players that I don't currently have in my club so that I can get the Rodrygo SBC done. As a player, I think I should get him just simply because, well, I have the Militao, and I think he does look like a really good player. So whilst there's about a day left on him, he expires tonight, by the way. When you're watching this, 6 p.m. on Friday, Rodrygo will be gone. So if you're thinking about it, last minute, this is your last chance saloon to get him done. So Rivals Rewards, I figured, hey, that's what I was going to open up on my Thursday morning for you, ready for your Friday video. So obviously I woke up a little bit late. I got home at just gone 2 a.m., getting home from Bristol City away, which we won 1-0. Let's go. A nice 4-hour journey each way was totally worth it because we got the 3 points, and it was a really good atmosphere in the away end, so I really enjoyed that. I've certainly missed my football in the international break. And who have we got tomorrow? So tomorrow it's the Lasty versus Pieface derby of Ipswich versus Plymouth. So I've got a home match tomorrow, which is good, which gives me a little bit more time this weekend for my weekend league. I may leave some of it till Sunday again because it seemed like it went well for me last weekend. But we shall see. We'll see. I might end up just playing it all today. Who knows? I get random little bursts of motivation, and then here we go. I've got like 10 games done. So we'll see if I procrastinate or, just wait until Sunday or not, or whether I get it done in advance. But Rivals Rewards are here. I have, of course, taken the untradeable options, the option number 2, whatever it is. I'm in Division 5. The rewards in Div 5 are just not that great. Hopefully this week, I would quite like to push up into Division 4 because I think the rewards are quite a bit better, or you get a nicer pack or something like that. So if we can do that this week, that would be great. Again, I'm not too bothered because Rivals rewards don't have a minimum rating on their packs, so they're always kind of trash anyway. You've got to get quite lucky to get anything good. So am I that bothered about getting into the next division? Not too much. By the way, the boards now just seem to show the badge of the player. That was since the latest update. So they fixed one thing and something else is broken. It's a little bit crazy, isn't it? To be honest. But I've decided to with the rewards. Oh no, this is from a duplicate, isn't it? I did a little player pick because I got a duplicate. It wasn't Di Lorenzo. I can't remember the Italian. What is it? Di Marco. That's his name. So yeah, did a little player pick with that. Got an 84, which we'll take. And then time for the 2 Jumbo Premium Gold Players packs, which are worth 50k each if they were tradable or if they were in the store. And we get Zapata. We get an 81. Hello? Can I possibly have something slightly higher rated than an 81, please? But we do get Eddie Nketiah in that pack, which I believe is one of the most popular players for one of the new Evos, the Evolution Striker thingy, Trailblazer Striker, whatever it is. So yeah, I mean we could work on getting Nketiah up. I'm thinking maybe again I choose a couple Ipswich players and try and get them because I recently had a look, right? You know when Relentless Winger was a thing? The very first paid-for left-wing evolution. Everyone did Ansu Fati for. If I'd have done Nathan Broadhead, who is one of Ipswich's best players, I'd have got him up to like a 75 rated card. That's why I didn't do him, because that seemed like quite a lot of FC points or coins to get a 75 rated card. But if I'd have done that and then done the new striker one, because Broadhead can play striker, I could have had an 86 rated Nathan Broadhead with crazy pace, dribbling and shooting. That's what I need to do. I need to not think about the first level of evolution for my Ipswich Town players. I need to think longer term when I'm hopefully going to get them to be super meta. That would be great. I'd love that. I would really love to have like a little triangle of Ipswich players in my team alongside something else so that the RTG, so that the squad had a little bit more me about it rather than just meta or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I think maybe we try and get some new Evo ITFC players. That would be pretty good, wouldn't it? For me, anyway. I mean, if you don't support Ipswich, maybe you won't love that content. But I do think I need to make the RTG a little bit more personal to me and my club, which would, you know, that's the whole idea of the Evos, right? Yeah, you can turn decent players to really, really meta, or over the year, you might be able to turn players from your own lower league club into absolute gems, which is really, really nice idea. So, Rodrygo SBC, I got 0 parts of it done. There are 4 parts. 84 rated with a team of the week. This is what we're going to send into that. I didn't have to buy anyone for this. Yeah, I submitted 84 rated Anderson Talisca, but I just never use him. So, and he's the same club as CR7, but like, he's not at a level where I'm going to use that card, I don't think. So he went into the SBC. You can always buy him back again, I guess, if he became super meta for some reason. And then there's an 86 rated squad, an 87 rated squad, and an 88 rated squad. Now, looking at the SBCs online, it looks as though the 86 rated squad is about 90-something K from scratch. The 87 rated squad's about 150k from scratch, and the 88 rated squad is 250k from scratch. So we're going to have to send some of our club into this. Don't get too worried. You're seeing Ronaldo and Trezeguet in this right here. But I was just doing it to see what ratings of players that I needed. However, you are seeing Callum Wilson. You are seeing Trapp. You're seeing Alex Morgan and Debinia in the squad, as well as my first choice goalkeeper in Edison as well. 3 first teamers are now getting submitted into a squad alongside me buying some players, of course. But yeah, Canu's going in there as well because I've never used him. But we are going to keep Ronaldo and Trezeguet. I think I'm going to need Trezeguet for the starting 11 for a little bit. I think he's good enough to play the first half, and then I can always sub him off for somebody else if I don't like him. And then Ronaldo could be that super sub that comes on, really. And at that point, like, yeah, I can get Debinia back, I can get Alex Morgan back, but only once I've sort of regained the coins, if you know what I mean. And it would be quite nice to go a weekend league without relying on those two and trying something a bit new. So that's the direction that we're going down. I believe Debinia and Morgan are both sort of discard price for that level of player, for that rating of player at this stage, because a lot of the players came down to that level. But we got the 88 rated team done. So I said goodbye. I ripped the band-aid off and said goodbye to a few like early club legends, and even like the player that I got from my hero pack and stuff. But nobody there that can't be either replaced or I didn't use anyway, so it didn't really matter. Unfortunately, from the Premium Gold Players Pack, we didn't get a really big player, which when we did the Blanc SBC, we certainly did when we packed Dembouz, and that sort of paid for half the SBC. I was kind of hoping that would happen right there. Unfortunately, it didn't, so we move on anyway, and it's time for an 87 rated squad now. So obviously, Rodrygo can go into this, as well as some other 84s and 85s that I've got in the club, and I need to buy 4 88s and 2 87s. So again, 488s is 100,000 coins, and then 287s, I think they're about 17k each, so about 30 to 35,000 coins for that. So about 135k for this part of the SBC. We didn't. I mean, obviously we spent quite a lot on the 88 rated squad, but we used some of the stuff that was in the club at the time as well. So that's why that didn't feel quite as expensive as it could have been. Didn't feel $250,000 expensive. And then it's going to come down to the 86 rated squad being the final one left. So here we go with an 87 overall rated team. In an ideal world, yeah, I wouldn't spend these coins on getting an SBC like this done. But the player picks haven't been super kind to me to give me loads of fodder and stuff like that. So, and I'm an impatient Ultimate Team player. If I see something that I want, obviously I want to get it ASAP. And with Rodrygo, who's about to expire anyway. I've been sitting on that SBC too long. Luckily, though, for me, and I think this is actually one of the reasons why we can get this SBC done today, is we pack Sandra Panos from the reward pack from that one, which is, of course, an 87 rated, tradable card. I could have sold it, of course, but I think I need that for my final squad. Amari Hutchinson, by the way, on loan at Ipswich. We've got him in the pack as well. Lovely stuff. Going to keep him in the club, I think. I hope I didn't just discard him. I can't remember, though. Anyway, so Panos can go into this squad, and now we need to buy the rest of the players and make it happen. I think, genuinely, I wouldn't have been able to afford this team if I didn't pack an 87 in that pack, so I would have had to have gone into the club and discarded stuff and sold stuff and all of that jazz. So yeah, it would have been a little bit more annoying and time consuming, and it would have meant something else can't happen as well. So when we get this done in a moment, this is the final player I buy, by the way. I think I did buy some of the 84s, maybe all of the 84s. Oh no, I had a couple that were the right centre mid and the right mid were both in my transfer list. I must have got them in some tradable rewards the other day. But yeah, we submit it. Rodrygo is done. I am now empty of fodder, and my coin balance is incredibly low. But Trailblazer, Brazil, striker, Real Madrid, we are able to get Rodrygo Trailblazers into the club. 87 overall rating with 90 pace and 90 dribbling, 85 shooting, 82 passing. The ability to play in quite a lot of positions, and well, he's got a play style plus as well, which I don't know if it's the greatest one, but well, everyone that has used him said he's really good, and every time I come up against him, I struggle. So I'm hoping he can do a job for our ultimate team. So yeah, today's episode has been my best pack so far, 300k tradable Neymar, which we're going to use for a bit, by the way. He's going in the weekend league squad, and then doing the SBC for the best SBC that I've done so far. Certainly is it the most expensive SBC so far? That's more than Blanc, isn't it? I think it's a more expensive SBC than Blanc. So the best SBC I've done so far as well. So yeah, we've got 2 Brazilians in from different variations, whether that be from a pack or from an SBC, and they're both going in the starting 11. We've said goodbye to Alex Morgan and Debinia. Thank you for your service to my ultimate team. They honestly have been unbelievable, and I hope to get them back again at some point. But we're currently goalkeeperless. So what are we going to do about that? Well, I went into my club, had a little look around. I had to discard this Pedro that was going for 11k, so basically just worth discarding because otherwise you're going to pay a bit of EA tax as well. And then listing up a couple of golds and silvers that were kind of worth it so that we could get 25,000 coins together to buy back Edison, because Edison's the perfect player for this squad that I'd already built, essentially because he gets another notch on Brazil, which helps Neymar get up to full chem, and is the final Prem player needed to get Rashford and Rice up to full chem as well. So having 2 icons is super helpful. But yeah, we've got a lot of La Liga in there, some Brazil, some English Prem players as well, and a couple of icons. It's looking really, really nice. And don't forget, about 640,000 coins of players are tradable in this, in Rashford, Edison, Mendy, and Neymar. Pretty cool. So I think this is the weekend league squad, all being well anyway. As long as nobody performs terribly, I'll use this and then make substitutes at half time. But my friends, thank you for watching today. If you have enjoyed, do me a favor and smash a thumbs up on the video. This is a big episode for the RTG with packing Neymar and doing the Rodrygo SBC. So if we can get up to like 3,000 likes, that would be amazing. Thank you. And subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. Come and follow me on social media. The links are down below. Have a great day, everybody. Take it easy. Stay safe and healthy. And I really look forward to catching you again once again tomorrow. Peace.